Welcome to High Value Blueprint, where bold ideas meet real talk. Today, we're breaking down a controversial Kevin Samuels moment that's sparking debate across the timeline. Let's unpack it, challenge the narratives, and uncover the real truths behind the conversation.
Oh,
Hello.
wow. Hey, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I have my earphones connected. Give me one second to disconnect them.
Okay.
Hello?
All right. Go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
Good. And don't. And hold on just a second. And for people who keep uploading my stuff from Instagram to YouTube, I'm gonna get you struck and take that. Don't do that. I'll upload my own stuff. Go ahead. How old are you?
Hi, I'm 22 years old.
All right. So what's going on with this bonnet stuff?
Personally, I just had a conversation with my godmom about this because, I'm from Philly and I see it a lot. And
Okay.
she actually sent me the skit with Monique. And I had a comment on it and I just was like, I feel as though me personally, I'm a hairstylist, so your hair has to be done, and how you are presented is how people are going to portray you, or how you present yourself. That's
Okay.
one. So you just have to be careful with that. And then a lot of women say they're looking for a certain man, but aren't doing the things that they should be as a woman. Personally,
Okay.
so. And
So
then
are you?
think that you have
Is
to
it
clean
okay?
yourself up.
Is it all right? So are you pro bonnet or anti bonnet? Do you
I
care?
definitely believe you should not be wearing bonnets. So
Okay.
definitely no. That's a no.
So are you married?
Not married.
Do you want to be married one day?
Yes.
You have any kids?
No kids.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
Okay.
As a woman who wants to be married, do you want children one day?
Yes.
Why the tongue ring?
Why the tongue ring? I
Hmm?
honestly didn't think about it when I got it, but I feel like once I get older, I will take it out. Like maybe now. I did it because I was young. So like now that
Okay.
I'm getting older, I know that
You
that may
don't, but
be portrayed differently.
you're 22.
Yes.
How did you get? How old were you when you got it?
Say that one more time.
How old were you when you got it?
Literally, I just got it 2 years ago. I was 20.
Okay. So and why?
If
Huh?
I tell you, please do not judge me, okay?
I'm not gonna judge you.
Okay, the person I was with, um, you know, before, he said he didn't mind me getting it, and I wasn't going to get it if he, disagreed with it. So I just kind of got it anyway. He said it was fine. So I'm not going to say I did it for him because it was a 50-50. I wanted to get it as well, but if he had a problem with it, I wasn't going to get it.
Did you think it was? Did you think it was cute, sexy?
I
What?
thought it was maybe sexy. I don't know.
You do know? Do you know what men associate that with, though?
It could be associated with a lot of things. Yes.
What do you think most men associate it with?
Maybe she's fast. Maybe she does things with her tongue, of course.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. The first time I did, let's see, the purpose of tongue rings. Have you ever looked it up?
No, I have not. But I'm pretty sure
You
it's to
might be.
please. I'm pretty sure it's to please your companion.
It says, what is the purpose of a tongue ring? When used for oral sex, a small metal ball or tongue ring at the tip of the ring to add pleasure, tease, or such and so forth. Um, some people said the tongue ring was an honor or a gift to the gods, but that's not what we do these days. Most of the time, it's associated with oral gratification. And that's why I asked you initially, if you want to be married one day, you have to already be thinking about you're
That's not
somebody's wife in
appropriate.
training. Well,
Yeah.
what kind of men are you attracting? What kind of
Right.
image are you setting? And it's not like that's necessary. So I would
Right.
just
I feel
say,
as though
if,
me being young and me having to think about it for the future. Now that I am thinking about it, that's something that I will rethink, especially if that's in my future to me wanting to be married.
well,
So
you're not really young. Your
yeah.
grandma. I mean, if you go back, my grandmother was married by your age. We keep saying
Yeah.
young. I would say,
Yeah. But
look,
I
people.
personally, I always say that I'm young because the guys that I date are older, so they're always calling me young. So
Okay.
I don't really date anybody my
Were you
age.
raised? Were you raised with your dad in the household?
Unfortunately, not. That's the typical story. No, I was not.
So if your dad was in the household, do you think he would be all right with that?
No.
Then that's your answer. That's all I'm saying is like women tend to let their daughters do whatever, but as a
Right.
man, I'm telling you, you know,
It would be a
unless
different
you,
ball game, I'm pretty sure.
well, then take the thing out because you don't need
Okay.
it. That's all I'm saying. You don't need it. Then bye.
All right.
So yeah.
All right, let's talk about this one. She's 23, young, energetic, and honestly, completely lost. You can already tell where this is going. She comes on the show with the Baddie starter pack, the hat, the oversized fake lashes, the tongue ring, everything designed to grab attention, but not the kind that gets you a ring. See, this is what I keep saying. Younger women today have no idea there's a difference between being a fun time girl and being a wife. They think just because men give them attention, that attention equals value. It doesn't. Attention and investment are not the same thing. A man can give you attention all day, but if you're not showing the traits of a woman he can build with, he's never going to invest his time, resources, or emotions into you long term. But here's where it gets crazy. Women like her don't even like men's standards. They want men to accept them as they are. The tongue ring, the attitude, the I'm different mentality. But they want a traditional man who's responsible, consistent, masculine, and loyal. Sis, that's not how this works. You don't get a man like that with chaos energy. She's out here thinking she's impressing men when in reality, she's impressing other women. That entire aesthetic, that's not for us. That's for social media validation. That's for group chat approval. That's to show her friends, I'm that girl. And then she gets upset when men don't like it and call it shallow. Like, what are we doing here? Let's be real. She's a control freak. You can tell by how she talks, how she argues, how she can't take correction. Kevin could literally hand her free therapy advice and she'd still reject it because deep down, she doesn't want help. She wants to be right. That's the problem with a lot of modern women today. They'll rather crash the car than admit they took a wrong turn. Pride over peace, ego over growth. And the saddest part? She's one of those single girls who keeps all of her friends single too. The kind that's always telling her friends, girl, don't listen to him, or you don't need no man. But meanwhile, none of them can keep a relationship longer than 6 months. You know what's crazy? She's 23. She's got time to learn, but that window is closing faster than she realizes because that I'm young and figuring it out energy doesn't last forever. By 30, that fun time girl vibe doesn't hit the same. By 35, it turns into loneliness. The harsh truth, you can't live your early 20s like there's no tomorrow and then expect to build a peaceful life later without doing the work. Life doesn't give you a do-over for poor decisions. It gives you consequences. She doesn't need another girls' trip or another self-care weekend. She needs discipline, humility, and a mentor who will tell her, you're not always right. Kevin tried to tell her the truth. She'll laugh it off now, but that lesson's coming back around. And when it does, it'll hurt more than any truth she ran from.